Let's get to the 780, and that is this one. Even more of a low profile sheath on this one. This is an even lighter option than the model 911, and again, this one comes in at about 3 3/4 ounces. So this one runs, I think this is exactly 4 ounces. This one's 3 3/4. So even more of a lightweight option. And, you know, again, going back to the no frills, it's not a quick attach. It does have this ribbing here, so this will move a little bit easier and flex for you as you move. It holds the knife in there extremely well. You're not going to get it popping out on you at all. But again, no frills, no gimmicks, just what you need and nothing more. This one right here, this is the 780 Triflex Craftsman, as it's named on the website. Again, I don't have a lot of experience with the history of these knives and the naming of them, so I'm just naming them as they're named on that website. Again, there's the Frost stamp for you. Beautiful knife, beautiful finish. Again, 1095 steel. This blade is a little bit bigger than this other one. This is 4 inches, 4 1/8 inches long. This blade will give you, again, same draw point, not a lot of belly, shaving sharp out of the box, really, really sharp. And this one gives you more of a true guard than just a flare out than the other one on the plastic handle that's molded directly on. But again, and I'm hoping you guys can pick this up, can you see the difference in the lamination on the spine? See how it grays out and you get to the true carbon steel on the inner core, and then you've got the laminate on the outside. I hope you guys can pick that up, but you can see it very plain and clear when you get that. This is the exact same blade, the spine thickness as the other one, just under 1/10 of an inch, but a very stout blade nonetheless. You do have a lanyard hole in this one, whereas in this one you do not. This one gives you a rubberized overmold. This one just gives you the straight plastic. This one, the 780 Triflex Craftsman, is the one listed on his website as the toughest of them all. And that's not his words. He's saying he's quoting what other people have said. So again, I'll be interested to see how the heat treatment on this one differs from the heat treatment on this one, and really put it to the test in some of those tougher tasks. I'm going to beat on this one a little bit and see what we can do with this one. This one delivered to the door is $18, $15 for the knife, $3 just because the total was $6, so I'm splitting between the two. If you get more knives, it obviously reduces the weighted average cost, or whatever you want to call it, of the knives. But as I had it, $18 right to the door. So again, I want to see how this stacks up against something like the SOG Field Pup, which is a much, much more expensive option. So again, you've got nice spine width. It doesn't add a lot of weight to the blade. You've got the Scandinavian full flat grind, as they call it, which looks to me like you've got a run of flat edge here, and then you go to almost a flat grind for the rest of the knife. It doesn't dip into a hollow grind. It dips to a flat grind. Which I've never really seen before. I don't have any other knife that's like that. Usually they go from this to a hollow grind to really get a really sharp edge on that. But this one, you go almost pretty much to a flat grind, terminates right to the edge, and a very, very sharp edge at that. So I have done the shaving things with these before. I'll do it again. You know, these things just razor sharp out of the box. You know, as you can see, we've all cut paper before. But high value knives, very, very lightweight options as well. 1095 carbon steel for, you know, anywhere from $12 to $15 delivered to your door. I just love that. I love the fact that they're lightweight, because this means you can throw them in the pack, throw them in your auto bag, throw them in your bug out kits. Throw these things in the tackle box. Throw them anywhere you want to go, and they're not going to take up a lot of weight, and they're not going to add a lot of weight, and they're not going to take up a lot of room. So you guys will see these very soon in some outdoor tests. We'll be making snare traps with them. We'll be using them for whittling, kindling, everything you can think of. I'm going to use these knives, because if these perform well, then I'll probably going to go back and order 2 or 3 more and just distribute them all over the place in all the different kits and all the different bags. I would love to have one of these in my hunting bag as well. And that would be the smaller option that I could use instead of the SOG Field Pup, which adds just mass in terms of the sheath and weight. And again, is a much more expensive option where I can add, 3 or 4 of these for the price of one of those, but still get the same utility out of it. I'd love to have one of these in each auto bag. I'd love to have one of these in my BOB, and I'd love to have one of these. I'd love to have 2 of these in my BOB, and certainly one of these in my hiking day pack bag and my hunting bag, and then be able to fill in with a larger option as I saw fit. But again, ragweedforge.com, 2 very high value knives. The site is flooded with this line of knives, which just seem to be very high value, low cost, a lot of capabilities with them, and I can't wait to see how they do in the field. I will update you as I use them in the field, and you guys will see those videos, so you'll see them in action. Stay tuned for more Chronicles coming your way. I've got to get off my duff and get these videos done. I always appreciate you guys. God bless. Peace be with you. Thanks for coming along, as always. Franchise Kid, I'm out.